This story started very long time ago. Since I was a child, I've always fascinated with aircrafts, with flying. I was the type of a kid that if you put me in an aircraft, I could never sleep. I'm just wide awake, looking outside the window. And that passion just never stopped. I just kept looking into aircraft, reading all about them. And then when I graduated from high school, I looked into pursuing a career in aviation, but I didn't sense that the chances were good. So I thought, you know what, let me go get a backup degree. And that's where I went to University of Bahrain and got a bachelor's degree in business information systems. And just as I graduated, I was hired by JP Morgan Chase, but also I saw an advertisement in our local newspapers about Gulf Air having their cadet pilot program. So the cadet pilot program would basically give you a scholarship to study and become a pilot, and also give you a guaranteed job. And for me, that was a perfect opportunity. That's exactly what I wanted. So I immediately applied for that position. And after around a year and a half of interviews, examinations, and going through the selection process, I was selected to be part of Gulf Air's cadet pilot program. And that's where my story started.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, you hint there that really there were no role models, really, no one that you could look at and say, I could do this, I'm a woman, they're a woman, that sort of thing. So was that one of the challenges you feel you had to overcome?
Absolutely. Because when you don't see what can be done, it's difficult for you to achieve it. So you keep questioning yourself. Am I making even the right decision? How come nobody took that decision? How come there are no women pilots pursuing this career? But when you have role models, when you see that other women were capable of doing it, other women were capable of pursuing this job and flourishing in it, that gives you the confidence that you can do it as well. And that emphasizes the importance of role models, basically, in this industry.
Now, role model you are, because you're not just a pilot, you're the captain as well. We mentioned it at the top just there. Do you feel the weight of responsibility on your shoulders as the first woman captain here in the GCC?
Absolutely. I always feel this weight whenever I'm walking outside the aircraft, because you see all the people are staring at you, lots of people are approaching you. But when I'm inside that flight deck, I'm in my natural element. That's where I find peace. That's where I enjoy what I'm doing.
So what advice would you give, not just to Bahraini girls, Bahraini women, but to the women around the world that are looking at this industry thinking, well, I'm not sure it's for me because there are no obvious people there that I can aspire to be?
Don't be scared of trying. Don't be scared of failure. So what if you tried and it didn't work? Keep going. Keep pursuing your ambitions and your career. And at the same time, disregard the background noise. You'll hear people telling you all sorts of things. That this job is not for women, you cannot pursue it, you will not have a family, and all these kind of things. This is just background noise. Focus on the mission, focus on what you need to do, and you will be able to achieve it.
It's fantastic, fantastic advice. My final question for you is, what needs to be done? Maybe in aviation, maybe this entire industry, what needs to be done maybe to assist this push to increase diversity?
Because there are so many things that need to be done in order to improve the number of women who are joining this industry. But for me, in my opinion, the most important thing is positive representation. Back 10 years ago or 15 years ago, whenever you open up a book about an airline or aircraft, you would never see a picture of a woman pilot in the flight deck. But that is changing. Now it's much easier for me to find books that are representing women pilots for my daughter than it is before. And when you tell the young generation, the young girls, that this is an option for you, this is something that you can achieve, then you can have a future pilot in development. As well as there are other programs as well. For example, providing a scholarship based on talent acquisition. That's a very important thing, because the financial burden of studying aviation is a real hurdle for women entering this industry. And of course, having airlines develop policies that would support women, for example, providing flexible schedule in order for support women to flourish and become even better and stronger in this industry.
It's great to know, it's great to see that it's not just the role of cabin crew now that people look to when they are trying to get into the industry as well. So you are the role model, you are the person that everyone aspires to be. Thank you so much for chatting to us.
Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.